So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Alejandro Garnacho, will inject a nice thrust into this team, as well as an element of unpredictability. You never quite know whether he's going to cut inside or whether he's going to look to hit the byline, and he can be a real threat. But what I really like about him is that he always comes back for more. He has the appetite to keep at it, and I like that.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's the whistle, and here we go. Garnacho. Romero. McAllister. Medina. McAllister. De Paul. Messi. And here's De Paul. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Alvarez. Garnacho. Taliafico. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
McAllister. Medina. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Lienhart, and the keeper's got it again. Montiel cuts out the pass. Medina. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Garnacho. Oh, look at the space. Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! First blood drawn.
Yeah, Gito, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina gain their reward with an early goal. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Schlager. Lima. Garnacho. Does really well to win the ball there. Schmidt. Lima. Schmidt. Schlager. That's tidy. Schlager. Now it's Gregoric. Schmidt is having a shot!
Schmidt has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
It's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Alvarez. Schmidt. Schlager. Arnautovic. Lima. Arnautovic. Schmidt! Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
McAllister. Garnacho. McAllister. Medina. Messi. Montiel. And here's Alvarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Jim, who do you pick out? Gregorich. Schlager.
And it's a tough team.
Is the key man in this fixture. Schmidt. Gregorich! Cross deflected behind for a corner. Shoots! They've played it short. Grilic. Schlager. McAllister, played out to the left flank. Garnacho. And here's McAllister. Grilic. Schlager. Lienhardt. Alaba. Schmidt. And it's played forward. Oh, good spread. That'll be a throw-in. Gregorich. Played out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Schmidt. Great chance! Changes it, goes for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gregorich. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, smashing header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Schmidt really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Lima knocks it out wide. Alaba take... Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. Medina forwards and with intent. Montiel. Montiel charging forward down that flank. Played into the middle. Aim forwards. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Schmidt. That's a good ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct. Oh, what a climb! But oh, he's got that completely wrong. That's really well manoeuvred.
Gregoric really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Garnacho. Messi. It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Wins the duel this time. Alaba shifted upfield. Schlager lobbed in behind. It's come to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Messi. Clears it away. And here's Garnacho. Out towards the flank. It's a promising position. Grilic. Schlager. Now it's Gregoric.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
De Paul. Lienhart gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Cross goes in there. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Alaba. Played towards the other side. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, delicate chip through. Martinez gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Montiel. Romero, gently done. And back to the keeper they go. Alaba. Schmidt moved on forwards, succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Gregoric. And he's lost his Gregoric! Can he stop it going out? Climbs up big! Good block, that was very necessary. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lima. And here's Arnautovic, out to the right. It's a goal kick. Tagliafico. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's DePaul. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho tries a cross. Schmidt. Lima. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McAllister. Montiel. That's a lovely, neat pass. DePaul, forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho, looking here to chip it through. And it's Rodrigo DePaul. And here's Messi. Incoming, it's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Schlager looks to the other side. Alaba looks to get on the end of this. Schmidt, and there's green grass ahead of it. Real chance! That is a brilliant interception. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, it's come loose. Paredes. Montiel. Medina. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rodrigo DePaul. McAllister. Medina. DePaul. That's really well manoeuvred. DePaul played out towards the right wing. Messi. Montiel. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Alaba. And here's Arnautovic. And it's Lima. And here's Arnautovic. There's the shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. Messi. Tagliafico shifted upfield. Schmidt. Lima. And the finish! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Medina getting this one clear. That's the throw. Schmidt. Schmidt! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Schmidt really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Oh, red, nice interception. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's on his way! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into space. He has found the way through, delivered in. And he goes cross-field. Alaba. Linhart. Alaba. Linhart. Schmidt. Gregoritsch. And the shot! Montiel gets it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Tagliafico spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. Schmidt. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Cleared away. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Romero tries to clear. Arnautovic, and that's aimed into the middle. Garnacho does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's really well manoeuvred. Alaba cuts it out. That's really well cleared. Paredes. Montiel. De Paul. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Arnautovic, and he's found a way past. And he's cut it out. Tagliafico. Now that's well seen too. Alaba. And it's Arnautovic. Nice control. Schmidt. Out to the left it goes. And here's Arnautovic. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well timed, excellent interception. Garnacho, he's got away. Garnacho puts them all in. Schlager. Schmidt. Grilic. Romero. McAllister shifted upfield. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Garnacho stood his ground strongly. Gregoric. And now the breakaway. Played down the flank. Played back in. Gregoric. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Montiel. That looks a cracking ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gregoric tries to dink it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Messi. Lima. Lienhardt. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, super find. Now it's Arnautovic. Chance! Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. The ball gets flagged offside. Austria have got it back and they'll have another go. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic! Decent enough try. And it's been taken short. That's a cute ball. And he's there to clear it. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Argentina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Romero getting this one clear. Referee's given a throw. And it's Lima. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
McAllister. Garnacho. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Lima. Over to the left. Now what about this cross? He's dealt with that well. Have it back and can go again. Schmidt. Now it's Schlager. Oh, nice touch. Now this could be Schmidt! Denied by an instinctive save.
Schmidt actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Romero gets it away. Gets it away. And that is out of play. Lienhardt. Great run on the overlap here. And that's a good intervention. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Alvarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Clears it away. De Paul. Garnacho! Herring after the ball here. Arnautovic. Schlager. Linhart. Lima. Alaba. Austria going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's Alaba. Played into space out wide. That has been knocked clear. Showing good feet. Here comes... Up he goes! And he's there to get it away. Lima gets a cross in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement.
Oh, what a climb! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Paredes. Taliafico. Romero. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And that has been clubbed away. Lima. Alaba. Lima. Schmidt. Nicely shaped cross. No, that's overhit. Paredes, gently done. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Out it comes. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Schmidt. Oh, that's a nice ball. And the ball is out of play. Montiel. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's found a way through. Shot at goal! Is the shot on? Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Being still separated by the game's only goal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Garnacho. Alvarez, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Alaba, oh, good spread. And the counter is on. Gregoric. Now here's the delivery. too much distance on that. Fico, aim forwards. Does really well to win the ball there. Schmidt. And it's Arnautovic. Gregoric. Searching pass he's played there. Deftly away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. Argentina disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Schlager. Arnautovic. And Arnautovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Arnautovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schmidt. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alaba. And here's Arnautovic. Now it's Gregoric. Gregoric!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Lienhardt chooses to go cross-field. Schmidt. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain...
And Arnautovic! Oh, bang on target. Gregoric. Schlager. Lima. Alaba. And here's Arnautovic! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Moved on forwards. Montiel. Medina. De Paul. De Paul forwards and with intent, and claimed it back swiftly. Lienhardt. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Grilic. Schlager. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
McAllister. Fico. Now who's going to be first to this? Lima are looking to break at pace. Thinks one through. Romero gets it away. And it's Lima. Schmidt. And here's Arnautovic. Tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Austria grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. McAllister. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. He can get that clear. Argentina have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Montiel. And here's Messi. Looks across and plays it in. In comes the corner. Montiel plays it short. Lienhardt getting this one clear. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Moved on forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Montiel is there and he can get that clear. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Tagliafico, and it's played forward. Lima calmly anticipates. And here's Arnautovic, and it's Alaba. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Medina shifted upfield. Dybala. That has been cut short. Gregoric. Done delicately. That is a great pick out. And that pass just didn't quite work. Argentina keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Paredes. Dybala aim forwards. Schlager. Lienhardt. Leimer. Lienhardt, gently done. Leimer. Alaba. Looks to the other side. Gregoric. Tagliafico. Now it's Garnacho. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Schmidt. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gregoric. Out to the right. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Gregoric. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Schmidt. Oh, he's in! And Arnautovic! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Grilic. Austria desperately searching for the winner here. Schlager. And here's Arnautovic. And he's away. Decent chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, and look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's neat. Cleared away. Oh, shooting chance! And somehow he managed to miss it. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Lienhardt gets across to intercept that. Grilic. Moved on forwards. Gregoric.
Austria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He is through here. Referee has just said play on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now it's Leimer. Schlager. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's anyone's ball now. And he shoots! In he goes again! Goal, Austria! And the comeback is is complete! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Austria take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Tagliafico aim forwards. And that was very necessary. Arnautovic. Garnacho. Nice physical challenge.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Grilic. Schlager. Garnacho. That's good play. So who's he picking out?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Schmidt. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Garnacho tries a cross. There will be a throw-in. Nicely intercepted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Schmidt. Now it's Arnautovic. And it's Alaba. Alaba. Oh, that's nice. Lima. Gregoric. And that would have won it.
Gregoric really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Grilic really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
De Paul. Paredes. Romero. The final 5 minutes. Romero, driven forward.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Garnacho. They need to get it in quick. Tagliafico. Oh, it's played into the area. Lima. Linhart. Schmidt. Alaba. Lima. Now it's on Nautovic. That has found him in acres of space. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Austria nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tagliafico. Argentina now with increasing urgency and desperation. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Garnacho is offering a wry smile there.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gregoric. Alaba. He's got away. Arnautovic spread out to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Austria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Dybala. Romero shifted upfield. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul, and it's lofted through here. Garnacho, and the shot! Alvarez, and he's gone backward here. And here's Garnacho. Dybala, shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Argentina don't have many options and time is running out. De Paul. 4 extra minutes added on. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. And he has shown them a yellow card. Tries to get it clear. Arnautovic. Now it's Gregoric. And played right into his path. Medina forwards and with intent. Dybala. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Paredes. Argentina have to get it into the box and quickly. Tagliafico. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Garnacho. And here's Alvarez! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Alaba over towards the opposite flank. Dybala wins the duel this time. Dybala. Oh, he's found support out wide. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Montiel goes short. Goes for a shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Argentina illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen, so many